Sub-basement 13.
Right. What did he do this time to think that prison again?
Oh, you know, murder, mayhem.
Well, I'll personally ensure you're dead before you see the inside of yourself.
Sheesh, doesn't anyone have a sense of humor around here?
What did he do?
Word has been going around that he shot the commissioner's daughter.
Barbara?
Yeah, she survived it, but I heard that she's paralyzed from the waist down. You know, she's one of the lucky ones. Not a lot of people can come face to face with Joker and live to tell the tale.
Oh man, how's the commissioner holding up?
I don't know. He still wants to do things by the book. That's why I brought Boss in live. If he did that to my daughter, I would have pulled a bullet at him the first chance I got.
Did you just call him boss?
You should pay better attention to your captives.
What the?
And your colleagues.
Did I do good, sir?
Yeah, you did fine, Bob.
Thank you, sir.
But I have to say this. I had a henchman who can't stay in character.
What?
Let's put a smile on that face. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arkham Asylum. Well, the inmates are crazy. Oh, but the psychiatrists are crazier. Just ask my girl, Holly. Tonight, I only have one question for you. Do you know who I am? Well, more specifically, do you know where I come from? How I became the demon jester, the harlequin of hate, the clown prince of crime, the good old Joker himself. No? Well, isn't today your lucky day then? I have a little story for you guys about a few inmates and a little ambitious doctor. Well, let's not drag on, shall we? And let's get the show started. I'm sure it's going to be quite explosive.
Almost. I still can't believe you talked me into this, Eric. I should be back in the asylum leading a manhunt. I know these inmates. They'll listen to me.
Come on, Marie, they're all mental patients. Never been a chance of convincing Two-Face to turn back into Harvey Dent. Besides, we've got everything under control. There are only 3 inmates left, still free. Batman and the police have captured most of them.
But those 3 inmates have killed more than 50 people in the last 10 years. I still can't imagine how they managed to escape. There's only one person who can pull off something like this.
I know what you're thinking, and it's not him. It can't be. He's already been apprehended tonight. It has to be someone else.
Right, I'm home. That's what you wanted, right?
Get some sleep, okay? Tomorrow's a big day.
Hey, I'll sleep for 3 hours and then I'll be back to the asylum. I need to find them, Eric, before they hurt anyone else.
We don't want to hurt nobody. He said, what is this about?
But if you even think about screaming, I'm cutting your tongue.
Oh, don't be so harsh, dearie. She'll still need her voice if you want to continue this evening event. But if you think about screaming or running away, your tongue would not be the only thing you're gonna lose. Okay, I'm calm. Know what you guys want.
Oh, we just need you to sit right there and listen to us talk, just like you always do.
Just a story from each of us. Let's go back and talk about the asylum. You're not safe out here.
No!
Not safe in there either.
Safe who?
The nice clown man.
Oh, he's no man. Definitely not.
That's right, Cassidy. It wasn't the man that came to see us. It was my master. Listen to us, Doctor. We have stories to tell. Stories about him. 3 nights ago, I saw him for the first time in 20 years. He came to my cell and whispered to me.
20 years? That's impossible. The Joker has only been active for about 5 years.
That's what he wants you to think. That's just what he wants everyone to think. So nobody knows who he truly is.
Then what is he ever?
The devil. The devil himself. I still remember that night, 20 years ago. It gets hazy when you make me take all those pills. But it's still there. I found a path that never existed before that night. And never existed after. And that is when he came to me and told me what I needed to do. He wasn't like the storybooks. He wasn't red with horns and hooves. He was tall and very pale. And when he smiled, I could see hell reflected from his crooked teeth. And when he laughed, I feel fire in my bones, branding me, making me his forever. He also told me about the girls whom he needed back, and the ones I needed to make myself complete and beautiful. He told me where to find them and how to hand them to him.
You told me this story so many times. You're changing the story. You've never told it like this.
No! I just didn't see it before. He told me. He came to me. The Joker came to me. A few nights ago, I still remember as clear as day. He showed up in my cell. He appeared through fire and brimstone, laughing as he formed. He looked into my eyes, and he looked deeply into my soul. I how I missed the stare of my master. And he gave me a mission, a task to complete. He wanted me to bring him more sacrifices.
No, Ephraim. It wasn't real. You've made so much progress. Don't let just a dream control you.
A dream?
No! Please. Please. Please don't hurt me.
I told you, we are not here to kill you. Do you know where hell is, Doctor? It's right under Gotham City. That's where it's always been. That's what he told me. And he also told us to present you with 4 stories and give you exactly what you want. You see, other doctors just neglected or laughed at him. Just you wanted to listen. Just let me take you back, and I promise I'll listen.
That's not how it works. We have to stay right here and wait for him to come. That's what he said.
The Joker? He's coming? Here? We're gonna see him right at the end when he comes. Why do you want to see him? Because he gave us each a story to tell about him. Whoever has the right story wins. Whoever is wrong dies.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic, Evan dear. We all know that at the end of the day, that I'll be the one who's right.
There's no way my master will lie to me. Watch your tongue, unless you want to lose it.
Darling, we won't have to be alive by the end of the night, or the next clown will be angry.
You guys follow rules just like machine. Oh God, you're one of them. You're all one of them.
Just calm down and say what you have to.
I was happy once. I had a husband and 2 little kids, and they were all so smart. I don't think I was ever as smart as them. We had a lovely little house right outside the city, and I still remember my husband Aaron's smile. It was so bright and charming. It was what made me fall in love with him in the first place. Everything was so perfect, and it was all I ever wanted. But one day, he came home different. It's hard to explain, but I knew he wasn't him. I knew it was someone else, something else. He was replaced with a machine, a robot, a crude impression of my dear Aaron. After that, I started hiding in my room. I didn't want him to know I knew. Every night, I would listen to him and the children were laughing. I knew what was happening. It was making them like him, putting more machines into them. They were laughing because they needed to get all their emotions out so they could stop being human and become all machine. I saw them with their little gadgets and computers, interfacing with them, losing themselves. I knew they were lost, and I needed to set them free. It was amazing. The technology was so advanced that it seemed almost just like flesh and blood. But I carved and dug deeper until I found it in their brains. The chips in their heads, the ones that changed them. The doctors told me there were never any chips, but that was wrong. I disproved it. They locked me away, so I couldn't tell anyone. You know all of this. You're one of them. You all are. He told me. The Joker came into my cell, and he told me. He's the one who took my Aaron away. He's the one who's been replacing people with robots, making them better, making them just like him. Oh, dear Lord, he's playing to your fantasies. Can't you see that? He's just telling you what you want to hear. No, he's showing us the truth. He's showing us how it really happened. The only reason why the Batman can't defeat him and why he keeps coming back is because he's a machine. Every time they capture or kill him, he just builds new bodies. A never-ending joke, he said.
The only only reason he keeps coming back is because he's an existence older than time itself. Him being a robot is absolutely preposterous.
Really? Because last time I checked, the robots are actually real. Unlike your pellman from the Diary of the Pal.
What did you say?
Guys, calm down.
You heard me. Your master is a lie, a fake. Gods and demons, it's all a lie. All these beliefs are false. You should only believe what you see with your eyes.
Say my master is not real. One more time.
He's not real. You made him up because that's the only way
You bitch!
You have reached the voicemail box of Arkham Asylum employee Eric Porter. Please leave a message after the beep.
For God's sake, you have to help me, Eric. It's me, Marin. I've been taken hostage by our escapees, and they're forcing me to listen to their stories. I was selfish. I wanted to know what they knew. They said they've talked to him. I thought it would help my research, our research. But each story is more ridiculous than the last. I wanted to know what they knew, but this is just too much. You never should have sent me home. Why did you send me home, Eric?
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I need to tell my story now. Guys, it's my turn to tell the story. It's coming here soon. If you don't finish by then, please don't be angry. Please, Doctor.
Please, let me take you back, and I promise I'll get us all
No,
back.
I need to know.
What?
I need to know if my papa was right. The doctor says he wasn't, but he has to be.
He just has to be. My papa used to tell me this story at night to help me sleep. A story of the first death in Gotham. The city was all factories, and Papa used to work in one of them. It was a dark and sad place where nobody smiled. And that's when he arrived. The clown. Papa didn't know his name. I don't think that anyone at the factory did either. The clown had been really friendly and told them he could do the impossible. He could make them all happy. He could make the entire city laugh. So he went from factory to factory performed. It started off with a giggle or two. Then the whole room started laughing. Everyone was so cheerful and happy. They haven't heard them laugh in years. But then they kept laughing and laughing. They laughed until they coughing up blood, until they collapsed and couldn't laugh anymore. The people tried to stop him. They cornered him back in a factory. And they started a fire and bring him alive. But not so after. I heard giggling from the inside, and it slowly turned into a crazy laughter as the clown bursting out. He was burning, but he wouldn't stop laughing until he was nothing but ash and cinder. The story scared me. It scared me so badly. I didn't want the people around me to laugh. I tried so hard to stop them because in Gaza, if you laugh, you die. I tried to explain to them, but I got a little out of control, and they took me to the hospital. They took me away from Papa. I was only trying to help, not trying to hurt anyone.
And let me guess. The Joker came to your cell a few nights ago and told you he was that clown.
That's right. I need to know if my papa was wrong. I just want to go back home. I want to go back to myself as my blanket and be a God who sings to me when nobody else can hear. I have to find her.
Oh, don't worry, dear. It'll all be over soon. For you.
That's right. Master will be here soon to reveal the answer and reward me.
No, not yet.
What? There are only 3 stories so far. One more story. My story. There was a book on the table. You guys knocked it down when you were fighting. Can you bring it to me? The Clown Dreams. The true story of the Joker by Dr. Marvin Zahir.
A true story?
This is what I came to Arkham for. I've spent years trying to solve this riddle. A few months ago, I finally had the breakthrough. This book is being announced tomorrow.
So he came to you, huh?
No, he never came to me. This isn't some crazy stories. It's the cold, hard facts. I did a lot of hard and painful research. I worked at Arkham for years. I've talked to every doctor who's ever analyzed the Joker, read every file and every news article.
Stop lying to us!
No, Amelie! A few months ago, my research partner discovered the truth. He isn't the devil, or a robot, or a nightmare from another time. He's just a man, a very sick man. His name was Joseph Carino. When he was 4 years old, his sister went missing. His parents knew he killed her, but they were so frightened of him. They just abandoned him. He grew up in 6 different orphanages. I've talked to some of his foster parents, and I can hear fear in their voices when they were talking about him. He was a bully and never made friends. He would talk to other children and pit them against each other. When he turned 16, he ran away and joined some street gangs. He was at the top in controlling those gangs by the age of 18. But he had one concern, that he wasn't scary enough to be remembered. He wanted to be something different, something greater. A myth, a legend, a joker. He faked his own death so he could shape his story and appearance and become something new.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
No! You all need to understand. He isn't the answer to your delusions. All he wants to do is play with your head. He's still just a little boy, a little smarter than everyone else. Pitting people against each other, playing games, telling jokes. This can't be true.
This is a test. He's trying to tempt us. He's just trying to see how much faith we have in him. But I know my master.
No! Thank God.
I got your message, Mari. You think I would have come for a friend in need?
Eric? It's been an absolute nightmare. It's the Joker. He found out our project, what we've been working on all these months. And those patients are all trying to kill me because I told the actual truth about the Joker. But you're here now. We can fix this. Call the Batman, and we'll bring them back to the asylum together.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't hold it any longer.
What? No.
Oh, come on, Mari. Don't act so scared. We've been such great all the past few months. I still remember the day I came into Arkham. You showed me the ropes. I was so sad to see all those blanks in your research. I couldn't help but lend a hand. A few bribes here, a few government documents there, and it made you so happy. I just love making people smile.
What we did?
Oh, it's a good story, all right. Not quite as good as the one where I'm secretly a robot. Beep, boop, bop. But a good one, nonetheless.
But why?
To prove a point. All you normal people are just like us. As soon as you see a story that comforts you, you believe in it, cling on to it. Just like all those people out there. You're no different from any of them. In fact, you probably believe in your fake story more than they believed in theirs. The only thing that separates you and us is there a glass back at the asylum. Oh, and since we're such great pals, I'm giving this to you. What's this for? Oh, there are 3 bullets inside. I'm giving you the chance to decide which story is the real one. Only one gets to live. I said that at the start.
But none of them are real, are they?
Well, here's the 4th one, just in case.
What if I shoot you?
Oh, no. That wouldn't be very smart. They're about to break the door. You're gonna need those bullets.
Where are you going?
Where I always go, my dear. Back into a little corner in the back of your head, where all the bad things hide. That's where I'm really from. That's the truth of it.
Eric? I'm almost through.